Hey everybody, welcome to the MakeCode Arcade live stream. I'm Shannon. I'm at Shakao on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Joey at JWonderl on the MakeCode forums.
Yes, that makes me Richard. Richard in the MakeCode forums.
Awesome. So I've been playing a lot of a game called Hollow Knight. And my go-to stream tactic is I'm gonna take the game I'm playing and make a worse, less functional version of the mechanic I like. And the thing I like about Hollow Knight is boss fights. So I know we've done, we did like a bunch of boss fights a while back and then like never again. And there's a lot of different things you can do with bosses, as evidenced by Hollow Knight's 80 different boss fights.
Yeah. Is it really 80?
No, there's, I don't know. There's very many. Hollow Knight is a very good game that a lot of people like. To me, it feels like they put a bunch of boss fights in like a maze solver. And so I'm like just navigating between places as I attempt to like get back to the boss that, I'm trying to beat.
Yeah, that's because you're not the biggest Metroidvania fan, right?
Yeah, well, I'm discovering this as I play Hollow Knight.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, the map navigation doesn't do too much for me. So okay, it's gonna be like a standard sort of platformer-y thing. You're gonna have a character. The character can jump. I need you guys to tell me. So we have two buttons, A and B. There's three things that I think are like useful in a fight, and that's like slash, ranged, projectile, and dash. Which two of these are the most fun? We're just gonna do two.
I want to do slash and dash because we do projectile a lot.
Yeah.
Slash and dash?
Slash and dash.
Plus slash and dash play it together the most, I think. Where projectile is kind of its own thing.
Yeah, that's true. Great point. Cool. And
I love this sword in Hollow Knight, by the way. That's one of my favorite parts of the game. It just feels so good to use, and you can do so many cool platforming tricks and things with it. It's
yeah. Great. Yeah, the recoil is great. You like hit something with your sword and it moves you back in like a direction a little bit.
Yeah.
And you can use that to do things. You guys want to come up with like a theme or something for me?
Okay. All right. What if you were a bug? Okay, and you're fighting a bigger bug.
I feel like we might need to diverge a little bit.
What if you're a fish and you're fighting a bigger fish?
A fish with a knife. That's pretty good.
Fish don't really have arms though, or legs.
Or legs.
It's kind of hard to make a platformer with a fish, because it's always just like, it's like the SpongeBob dilemma. Why do they all walk around?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if it is that like fish one where it's like fish to human, and it's like the one in between where it's just first on land?
Is this just a fish with legs?
I don't remember.
Oh, like a little crocodile guy.
Yeah, crocodiles have legs.
Amphibian.
I guess there are that many.
True. Crocodiles
are
are long. But I'm all for a crocodile game, and you could be fighting against, what's a crocodile's enemy?
The sword can be a tail.
Oh, and it'll like slash with the tail. Yeah, I like this. This is great. What is it again? Fascinating.
Oh, yeah. Open your console. See if there's anything in there.
Yep.
Yeah, just download that. So if you just like go up there, you can do like a start save as if you don't want to copy all of it right now.
Oh yeah, that works. Up here, more tools.
Yeah, I think it's maybe you just actually right click on the console and do save as.
I don't think I have that.
Oh, that's where it is in Mac.
Console
mode.
console versus the text matter? Yes.
I think it's the important one, but whatever. Can't hurt. Right. Talking about the natural enemy of a crocodile. Oh no, I had a different question for you guys. Which is sorry, let me refresh. So I think in most cases the boss fights in Hollow Knight just fill the screen. You like the camera doesn't move. Is this true? And do we want this or no?
So I think there definitely are a few where the camera moves, but I think having camera static is good. And if we're doing 8x8 tile maps, we can pull it off. You can have a tiny crocodile, but that's okay.
I actually was gonna do the crocodile bigger, and I was just gonna do the 8x8 for like small platforms. I don't know if we're gonna do platforms at all. This is the other thing about Hollow Knight. It's I don't know. I'm sure they do it for like atmosphere reasons too. So boss fights happen in like big room. The ones I've encountered so far happen in like a big room. So you walk into a big space and you feel like, oh, something is about to happen. Which we're not going to have because we don't have a map. But we could just do big empty room. I don't know.
Sure, let's do that.
The ocean's a big place.
One other thing is crocodiles have no natural enemies other than humans. They are the top of the food chain.
What if it's an alien, though?
No natural enemies.
Yeah.
But, so how do they die? What am I doing?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming natural enemies has a different, like, they can still be killed by something. It's just like there's nothing that they're strictly antagonistic to or like that feeds on them directly.
There are no predators that like feed it. Yeah, I mean, like occasionally you'll have opportunities like where it'll come up, right? But
yeah,
they have no predators besides humans.
Man.
So okay, if we make it a baby crocodile,
fighting a bigger one?
Well, no, baby crocodiles do get preyed upon by raccoons, birds, and crabs.
Ooh, a big bird.
Raccoons?
Yeah.
I would love a raccoon fight. I guess it does make sense because they like walk out, but just the idea of like a giant raccoon.
Yeah, we should get out of our wheelhouse of always doing the bird option. You know, it's a good wheelhouse. It's a good wheelhouse, Shannon. I don't want to deny that. But
you're right. You're right.
By the way, you can get rid of the walls in the ceiling.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Save that space. That's wise. Yeah. So Richard is saying because we're keeping this as a screen. Richard, go for it. You can.
Oh yeah, I just meant that. So because it's just one screen, the walls and ceiling are kind of implied. You know. So you don't really need it if you don't want to.
Yeah. Which is great because we do actually want this extra space, I think. So we're going to set the AY. I actually don't know if I have the gravity. No. So it's the square root of 2 times gravity times jump height?
That's right.
Hey! I think someone should give me a quarter.
Give you?
That's not how it works. We'll give you a gold star for using this formula in a game that's not made by me.
Yeah. Got a little sad. This is the one of the blocks in the arcade sprite util that I realized afterwards that nobody's ever going to use because everybody's already added it in by the time they add arcade sprite util.
Oh! Let's add it. I changed my mind.
Util.
Oh.
Special trap.
Oh no.
Quarter. Vivian's not here, so wah.
Guys,
the util it's just 1 quarter is what we agreed upon.
I think I crashed the extension dialogue.
I have not seen that before. Interesting. It is util, not util.
Yeah, but I spelled J Wondrel wrong.
Yeah. That's what you get for not knowing my name.
Okay, so sprite utils. What?
I think it's at the top.
Oh, beautiful.
So it just takes their own acceleration, their current acceleration into account. So their AY.
So
I noticed you're setting the AY to be square root of 2 times jump height times gravity. You just want to set the AY to be gravity.
Yes. Sorry, you're right. So I still need to set gravity though. This is just like do the jump, right?
Yeah, this is do the jump based off the current gravity.
Cool. Yes. So I don't need, well, yeah, whatever. So we're 8 pixels tall. Or no, we're not. We're 12.
We're 12 pixels tall.
Yes. So maybe we can jump twice our height for now, and the AY will be like. Let's see how this feels.
Okay. Without spoilers, Joey, what was your favorite Hollow Knight boss?
I haven't actually played through Hollow Knight. It's one of the like I need to play through it. I'm just trying to find the opportunity. No, I've played it a little bit. I haven't played through it. I definitely need to.
It's just wheelhouse.
I know it's like number one on the like games that I need to remember to play next, but I always forget. Like every time I'm like gonna play it, I'm like, oh, there's this other thing that I heard about like just now. I need to play that instead.
Yeah. It's all right. This is the no judging you for not playing games zone. I'm just surprised with what's happening. I absolutely thought you had played Hollow Knight.
Yeah, it just seems like I don't know. I just assumed. It seems like a Joey game.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk through this, I guess.
It's justifiable to judge me for this, so I added it. Anyway.
The other thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change this to jump on the up button pressed because we need both A and B for our 2 attacks.
Nice.
Cool. And let's do this. Let's make like a tiny crocodile, I guess. Alligator? What did we say?
Crocodile or alligator. Yeah, one of those two. They're the same thing.
Yeah. What are we about today? Is it animal facts?
Today's animal fact is alligators and crocodiles. They're the same thing.
Probably.
We're about the reality of dragons, pangolins, dogs named Tapioca. Those are our animal ones.
Nice.
So.
Well, I think my favorite boss is probably, at least it's the one freshest in my mind because I was talking to Shannon about it yesterday. I like Soul Master quite a bit.
Okay. I have seen Hollow Knight speedrun, so I don't know their names or like haven't played it that much, but I've seen like a full run through of the game. Actually, I saw one that was kind of cool. It was 2 people running it at the same time in a race.
Oh, that's fun.
By the way, my favorite of our about things is definitely listening or comprehending.
If I remember right, that's the one that I on the stream rewrote, edited my code a little bit just so I could put the capital in there because the capital "or" is important.
I think it was initially listening and comprehending, and we changed it. All right, I don't know that you can tell.
It works on several levels.
Yeah.
It looks like a little dragon.
Huh?
Looks like a little dragon.
Not a dragon, Richard. It's an alligator.
Alligators are basically dragons. What's the difference between them?
Okay, come on.
I guess they have wings. Well, maybe they just haven't grown them yet.
Okay. Remind me what the go-to strategy for is it check velocity and set a flag for changing direction, facing direction?
Well, you can use character animations and just do a single frame animation.
Should do.
Yeah, I would just use character animations. Yeah.
Cool. Guys, extensions are great. Look at how much easier everything is.
Hi, Myerisms. Myerism says, yes, I love this app. I teach this with middle schoolers. Thank you. Let us know how it goes.
Welcome.
Yeah. So we are making a boss battle today based off the game Hollow Knight because we like Hollow Knight. Except Joey.
I like the game.
Hates Hollow Knight.
Sometimes we just have to be like, Joey, we know you hate Hollow Knight, but you're getting a little out of control.
How do you do like a
2-frame animation?
That's no good. What did I do?
Mine are always dumb, but I always do just like cut off the one leg, do the other leg, and cut off the other leg, and just have it go between the two.
like
it's just
stomping.
like step, 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 step. It doesn't look great. Richard knows how to do it, so I'll defer to him if he wants to share his expertise.
So my walking animations for little characters, I usually go with a long one, like 6 frames.
Oh,
And yeah, which
the bob.
yeah.
okay. I think this is basically the thing I want. It's just that this guy has 4 legs technically. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, we got a question. What is the best way to trigger my animations for idle, run, jump in a platformer? You're watching the right stream because we just added that extension.
Yes. So if you go, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
If you go into extensions and you scroll down, you will see this arcade character animation. And it's got a little like run cycle. Like Richard was saying, actually a 10 frame jump cycle for a little guy. And you click this and it will add a new category to your toolbox, which is character. And character, you can see we've dragged out this block. It's the sprite you want, and then loop frames for the animation. And then there's this selector of different states that the character can be in. And it's, you know, moving right, moving left, hitting wall down, etc.
You can even press the plus and chain them together.
Yes.
So if you want to do like moving right and on the ground for running versus just moving right for jumping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And even like moving right and jumping, right? Or moving right and moving up, I guess.
Moving right.
If you
and
want to have like a aim jump.
Yeah. You can't do moving right and moving left. Like all the ones that are like obviously don't make sense, they're no op, but the rest of them all work.
Mm-hmm. Moving right, moving left. Oh, what is happening?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Animating?
The frame rate is not amazing on the stream, so I can't really.
Okay, no worries. It's a very small thing anyway, so I think it's probably no big deal.
Can you make the full screen just so we might be able to tell easier then?
I don't see the legs moving.
Sorry?
Yeah, I don't see the legs moving.
I think it is, based on the fact that it's stopping on different frames. I think it's just going both really fast and it's such a small thing that like it's hard to
tell.
Yeah. So okay, if I do this, I think we'll be able to see.
Yeah. Oh, tip-tap.
Oh yeah. Tiptoes.
Tiptoes. Okay. This is too much time to be spending on this, so I'm going to do one more thing, which is I'm going to reset the image.
If we wanted to spend even more time, we could do like an on-game update with a play the little foot noise animation. That's the subtlest thing ever, and you can't actually hear it.
I would, but I didn't share sound. This is not left. This is right.
So you want to do not moving and facing right. That should work.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just correcting I had picked the wrong direction. All right, cool. And then this is left, facing left. All right, cool. So let's take a quick look at the thing I just did. So there's a little guy running. When you stop.
Aw, he's so cute.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so this is how you set up, you know, all sorts of animations for your character. Extremely easy with this extension, pretty difficult without it. So
there's so many little subtleties that you can miss when you're just doing like based off of button presses that make it really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The character animations extension was actually one of the first ones I made. And then it just took me forever to make it into an official one, but
yeah. Okay.
So what are some attacks a raccoon would do?
Yeah, great thing to think about.
I mean, I think one's obvious.
Trash-handed frisbee?
Yeah, just like them like shaking the screen maybe, and then like trash falls down. And, like goes across or something.
Yes, I like it. While you guys talk about, I think you should come up with like maybe 2 like little ones and then like a big one. Like shaking is like a big one. And we'll just see how many we can get through. And I'm gonna start doing attacks.
I think a menacing roar could be one.
Ooh, what is that?
Like stuns you for a second.
Ah.
Just like you shake in fear.
What if it does the Venusaur from Pokemon from Smash Bros thing? Which is it only affects you if you're on the ground when it happens. So if you jump at the right time, you can avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah, jump or dash. How about that? Like, have some sort of movement bonus.
Okay, so A button pressed, I want to do an animation again. So I'm gonna.
Oh, and if it stuns you, it should attack you. Like if it doesn't stun you, it should like not moving. But if it stuns you, it should stun you long enough and then just like swipe you.
Right. Yeah. Damage. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna do a single. I'm stopping character animations and I'm gonna do a regular animation. So if you expand advanced, we have this animation category. This might change in the future. We'll see. But this will run, you know, like just one animation once.
Is this for a jumping animation?
You can check which direction. Yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna be slash, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you think, or I don't know, I'm open to changing what is on A button and what is on B button.
I think really you could do it either way.
Yeah. Right. Facing left, correct. And I do think I'm gonna need to change the size of it, which is a little bit annoying.
Well, the other way you can do it is by making a attack sprite. That just you always set the location to be the same as your character.
That would be my preferred way to do it, I think. It makes it easier to handle like collisions and stuff later too.
Yeah.
So an attack. Okay, so it's gonna be the tail, right?
Well,
so,
you can even hide the main sprite and not have to disable character animations, and then just animate it attacking with the bigger one.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's a great idea. So what I'm gonna do is so the thing that happens when you change the size of a sprite is that the position also shifts a little bit. And it's just like some math to make sure that's like always aligned and the player doesn't see like the character jump a little bit or anything. So instead of doing any of that, I'm going to make our sprite invisible. So set croc invisible to be on. And then over here, I'm going to make a different animation sprite.
Croc attack. You gotta watch out for croc attacks, especially if you're in Florida.
And
I guess those would be alligator attacks.
Is it? Are alligators in Florida?
Yeah.
This is the one I can never remember.
Yeah.
This is the one animal fact that I've heard a million times and I will never get right.
Where do alligators live?
I'm looking it up.
And then the other thing I'm doing is I'm setting the croc attack position to the croc X and croc Y so that they will follow each other. I'm doing this in a game update so that it happens all the time. There we go. There's our guy.
Oh my gosh. Wow, surprisingly enough, South Florida is the only place you can find both alligators and crocodiles in the world.
This one says the southernmost tip is what I'm looking at, like even in Miami. Like it's only like the smallest portion of South Florida.
Where else do alligators live? The savannah?
I mean, I think that it's mainly alligators in the U.S.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, this says alligators are in swamps, marshes, and marshes along lakes and rivers, where crocodiles are in open water, fast-moving streams, rivers, and channels around the sea.
Ah, I see.
Really, this is all just nonsense because they're the same thing. All right, we got another question.
Oh, yeah.
Can you create and assign enemy paths?
So, I mean, the answer is going to be yes in some format. It's just a matter of how you want to do it, I think. So there's probably two easy ways. First one would be with the animations, like the text, and that's tedious, but if you know SVG syntax, it's like something you can look up and you can draw your own path and just do that. And then there's also my A* extension, which you can just make some, that one just takes in like an array of locations, so tile map locations, and it will just go between those ones.
Oh, it's not here.
Now I'll put a link in the chat.
We got to get that one approved. It's useful. I need to here. I'll make you also an example of the SVG path syntax because there's a simple way to do it. Just if you're doing horizontal and vertical stuff, it's pretty easy. You want to do like curves and things, it's a little more complicated. But yeah.
And if you have more details on specifically, like, do you want an enemy to like walk back and forth on a platform, or you want them to like fly around the screen, or like what specific thing? I think we can also give you like a good example. Is hitting the wall bottom. All right, so I'm disabling our infinite jumps. Now you can only jump if you're hitting wall on the bottom, which means you're standing on the ground. So if we stand here, you can't. Cool. And then when you press the A button, Croc Attack becomes visible. We're going to animate Croc Attack. And the size here is 20 by 12. Cool. I'm going to center this guy. Okay, so I think, what are we doing? We're facing left, which is this direction. So I think you're gonna turn and then just do like a little slash with your tail. So we'll see how animating this in 12 pixels goes, I guess. Around.
I love that view of him. Just like if you just like stood up straight and was just like, yep, much less impressive looking.
Mm-hmm. Just a little guy.
Oh.
All right. Let's make it a little bit. Yeah, that's the back view of something. And then okay. Let's see. This to be like halfway turned.
I can already tell this is going to be my favorite animation we've done in months in arcade.
Oh, Shannon always does the best with these.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Vivian is so good at these things.
Oh, Vivian's also pretty good at them. It's one of you two.
The onions, yeah. The onion skinning is like the most useful feature that I never end up using, and I always know I should be using it, but I'm like, but how would I do it in this case? I always mess something up.
Mm-hmm. I always forget, and then when I do use it, it's like, oh, should use this more often. It's incredibly useful.
I think the thing that got me last time was that like I had a fully colored in image, and so then it showed nothing when onion skinning was on. It'd be nice if it was like an opacity layer over top or something. I don't know for sure. Like if the opacity, like the onion skin layer was on top, so it's visible even if it's drawn in
the same like color or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I gotta do the spikes on the back of the head. Right, and I'm just gonna do the tail like coming down with like a little swoosh behind it. For like there. Very good swoosh animations.
I'm always remembered of, gosh, what do we call that name? Koala Fly By Night.
Look at it, things, you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, where we had a koala doing an awesome spin attack.
Yeah. And then I'll do like one more frame for like landing.
There's a it was the like head monster in one of the last Monster Hunter games. It looks almost exact, but like the same same looking attack.
Ah, with the slash. Okay, and then we'll put the head back up. Something interesting has happened here. All right. So I'm going to move the head forward just a little bit. Cool. Okay, I think this is about right. Oh, I guess it's got to turn back around. That should be fine because we have this frame we can just reuse. So I'm going to flip. This is a long animation. And flip. All right. I haven't looked at this at all. All right, not too bad. Make it a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I don't hate that. So then I may actually look at how many frames this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 frames at 100 milliseconds each, so that's 800. So I'm going to pause for 800 milliseconds. Ah, no. And then I'm also going to have a variable that is croc attacking. So when you do the attack, we're going to set it to true. And actually, I think I do want a little bit of a cooldown. So the whole attack takes 800. And I am actually going to make you pause for 1200. Is that too much? So you can't just like spam the attack button. You'll need to, do some dodging and stuff.
That's good.
Cool. Is facing left and not attacking. And then I'm going to put this whole thing inside a, so I'm going to add another extension, which is timers. Come back down here. And I just want all of this in a separately do. Yes? No. Oh, I need to set everything.
Very minor, but you should probably put the croc attacking. I guess it probably doesn't matter that much, but just before it yields so that it doesn't double.
Yeah. Okay. Animate, and then we make everything invisible again. On a button pressed. If and not attacking.
You're facing right now, right?
Oh! Cool. Okay. I think I should actually be faster. So actually, I think the thing I want to do is I want to move this facing, out of here entirely. So if you're not attacking, we're going to do some stuff. And then in here, we're just going to check over the animate. So If you're facing left, we're going to do this left animation. Otherwise, we're going to do exact same animation, but facing the other way. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to flip all of these frames.
Flip.
Yeah.
See, we're gonna have to do our fancy positioning based off of which direction it's going, right?
Fancy positioning.
Because we'll want it to be like aligned to the left side if it's facing this. Yeah, we'll see. Or do we? Maybe it's close enough that. Oh, this is good. Nice.
Okay. I think it is a little visually confusing that it turns entirely around, but this is okay. We're here now. We've committed. And I'm going to make the animation faster. 15. And then, so 50 times 8 is 400. So then we'll pause for 6. Oh yeah, that feels great, actually. Cool. Okay. So this is attack. We are at 40 minutes. I think I can do dash pretty quickly with the timer's extension.
Are we gonna get a fun dash animation too?
For now, no. Just in the interest of
like putting the head down like a little scooch.
Oh, it's really good. We have to add the boss.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, what happened? It brought back all of my tile map stuff. Fascinating.
I think you might have undone it in the beginning. It's been like that for a while.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So then I'm gonna do same thing. I'm gonna make a flag. So this is so that there's also a cooldown in between dashes, right? So it's gonna be basically this exact. I'm gonna duplicate this actually. So if you're not dashing, we set dashing to true. We're gonna do a separately do, and then we're gonna set dashing to false, and there's gonna be a pause in the middle. These guys. And I'm going to set the velocity to something, and then I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna set the velocity back to what it was before, I think. So Vx. Yeah, and we're moving with 100, right? Oh, it has to be faster than 100. So I'm going to set the Vx to 200. And
yeah, we're not.
And we're going to also use this. This facing left, facing right is extremely useful.
Mm-hmm.
Facing right. Negative 200. We're going to pause for, and then we're going to set it.
Pause for effect.
Pause for effect, yes. And then we're going to pause again to prevent you from like infinitely dashing. And then beforehand, I'm going to save. So, oh no, I renamed it. New variable. So this is going to be the crocodile's current VX, and we're just going to set everything back. And I think this should work. Let's take a look.
We're using Move Sprite for the movements.
Huh?
We're using Move Sprite, like for VX for left-right movement.
Yes, using the controller move with buttons.
Okay, we probably want to
Yeah.
figure that.
So you want to explain what's happening, Joey?
Yeah, so the move sprite, when a sprite is set to move with buttons, the left and right buttons will override like any velocity, right? Because they just say like if you're pressing the right button, move right, and if you're pressing the left button, move left. So it sets it to whatever speed it is. Or like if you have, there's a special block you can use that makes it so if you have like a one of these guys, it'll move like at diagonals too, but whatever. Um, and so if you're actually setting it outside of that, if you're setting this velocity like this, it just won't do anything if you don't clear the move at the beginning and reset it later.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess the temp probably doesn't do anything in this case either, right? Because you'll be immediately resetting it.
So if you weren't moving, it would. Oh no, you're right, because then it would be 0. So that's fine. Okay, yeah. So we don't even need this. Great. I'm gonna make this a little bit faster.
Hyperspeed. This was an alligator, right? Because that said, if I remember right, it's a max speed of 30. Oh wait, no, this is a crocodile. That's a max speed of only 20 miles per hour.
World, this is so much faster.
Huh?
What's happening? Oh, I'm not resetting the velocity. I need to reset it to 0, and then we'll take over.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, cool. Okay. Then, I guess I'll make a big raccoon. So I'm gonna collapse both of these guys. I think we're about done. I would love to add, I mean, we probably won't finish the raccoon today. Okay, I'm just gonna very quickly add a small like puff of dust where the crocodile is when you dash, just so that you can tell that you're dashing. Just because I think it's
also just cool.
I just like there being some kind of like visual like indicator, you know.
We could start a fire effect behind the crocodile too when he's running.
I don't really know
whoops.
what I'm doing here. What's happening, Richard? In Richard Land?
I was copying and pasting, and I copied and pasted an SVG path instead of the link I wanted to paste.
Oh. Okay. So this is Jessica, where did you want to set fire effect on the crocodile you were saying, Joey? Or
I'm not sure if it's good, but if we set if we start fire effect on the crocodile and then set the like Z to be higher, it might look like a little fire coming from behind the crocodile, like he's burning rubber.
ooh, I like this. And then
fires are the enemies of crocodiles.
This is one speedy child crocodile.
They're aligned with the water elemental.
Mm. Or the earth elemental.
It's like you guys haven't read any of my novels.
So I'm making this little dust cloud, and I'm also giving it a lifespan. Set -fx, and then this is 120, so we'll just make the lifespan, I don't know, like 100. All right, take a quick look again.
By the way, my novels are like Redwall, but all lizards and more magic.
This is so short. Let's
see. So 120 will be about 4 frames.
Oh, wrong button. Really need this guy.
Maybe if we give it like a 300 and if it had like a slight VY, so it slightly floated up into the sky.
Mm-hmm. VY to like 20. That's probably going to be way too little. Let me see.
Negative.
Okay. And this. Okay, good. Cool. So at this point we have, you know, the basics for a platformer character. Whoa.
Hmm?
I just did. All right. Cool. And we can attack.
Was the woe at the super jump?
Huh?
Was the woe at the super jump?
Yeah. So far.
What is our crocodile's name, by the way? Is it a crocodile or an alligator? Or is it a crocagator?
Croco.
Maybe that can be the deep lore, is that this is the one existing crossbred crocodile alligator
Crocagator.
manufactured in a lab and trying to get back home.
Oh.
Alladile.
Oh, that is such a good name, Alladile. Wait, can he be Alladile the crocagator? Like Alladile is his first name?
This won't be confusing at all. Okay, I had an idea.
Oh, doing puffs? Ooh, nice.
I feel like a crocagator would be like a centaur that is like an alligator with a crocodile. So like one half is alligator, one half is crocodile, and they just get really upset because no one notices. I guess it's more like a mermaid than it is a centaur.
Okay. Sorry.
I really like this idea for a couple. It's multiple puff. Nice.
Okay. Cool. Then let's okay.
Even if
Let's
we don't
make
get
this
to the if we don't get through the raccoon, even if we just get the drawing, I think this is a really good one just to have as like anybody can copy this and make their own basic platformer character off this, right?
Yeah. This one I'm currently motivated to continue, but we'll see how it feels in between.
We'll keep that motivation up.
Yeah, we got to see the whole. I want to see this animation again. That's all.
I think we're gonna do 1 quarter for every day Shannon doesn't work on this.
Hey.
Forever, right? Like you have to keep on working on this one forever.
Well, that's a curse. I don't know if we can put on anybody, Joey.
Okay, we actually have like great colors for raccoon. We have so many different purples, and
you're right.
Yeah.
Remember, one of the first games that was made for arcade by someone else was a raccoon game.
Oh, nice.
Wait, which one are we talking? Are we talking about the John Park one?
Yeah, Trash Panda.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh man, I made this gravity variable and then set it to 0 and never used. I feel like maybe I undid some things early on.
I think I remember this one is that you were using the gravity in the equation, and then for the jumping, but then you set that to the AY, and then we just threw all that away, and so then we didn't use gravity.
Yeah, I just missed a block while we were cleaning up. Okay, so this. I know there's a lot of vertical space, so this is the thing I was gonna deal with, later, but we didn't actually get to you can't jump that high, so there's not really a point.
Make it so you can jump on the raccoon's legs to jump on higher, so you can hit him higher.
Oh, man.
You just gotta make it so maybe the raccoon is just slightly bigger than you, So maybe we make the entire sprite that big just for animation purposes, but maybe when it's coming towards you, it's like low on the ground and crawling menacingly.
Ooh. I like this. Okay. So yes, this is our raccoon size. I don't really guess I don't really know what a raccoon looks like. So it's like a triangle. It's like a face like this, right? And it's got like pointy ears.
Yep.
Perfect.
Going pretty well so far, I gotta say.
And the eye, it's got like the bandit thing going on, right?
Yep.
I
Nailing
think it's
it.
got to have pretty bright eyes, right? Oh,
Right?
yeah, maybe white and yellow, like a little
Ooh.
yellow tint.
Yeah. Wait. Something like this.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. And then we'll give it like a darker nose. And then
You sure this guy isn't a friend?
Maybe this is like friend form, and you can collect a crew.
okay, I'm just gonna draw this raccoon standing up for now, and then we'll like do some stuff. Almost definitely not today. Yeah.
Stripey tail.
Body stripey too. Well, okay, I'm gonna do stripes. But first I'm gonna give it a little leg.
Are raccoon bodies stripey too? No.
Are they not?
Hmm.
Someone tell me.
My parents used to have a raccoon that lived in the apartment building they were in, and occasionally you would just like walk over and put an egg on a storm drain, and then its arms would just come up and grab the egg and go back down.
You, Richard.
I didn't. No, they did.
No. This is a story that you experienced.
No, my parents experienced it and told me about it.
I see. Yeah. I don't like these legs. Do they have bellies?
You mean like is the belly a different color?
Yeah.
No, they're just kind of gray.
No. Is this guy a raccoon?
Yeah, it's a raccoon.
Feels like it's missing something.
I think
Also, their
raccoons
ears are
have-
actually kind of round. They're pointy, but they're really rounded at the tip.
Oh, okay.
I think raccoons often have like a shading sort of thing where it's like it's not a flat color, it's like a furry, like tips are different colors than the closer edge, something like that.
They just have like different shades of gray going on. It's like they have a gray overcoat and a white undercoat.
Oh.
And so just
right.
like as the fur moves around, it kind of looks different, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a raccoon at all anymore. I don't know what happened.
That's a raccoon. What are you talking about?
I feel like I
It
made
does look like a raccoon friend and not a raccoon.
That's true.
Okay.
Give him angry eyebrows.
Oh, there we go. That's a raccoon. Yes.
Okay. So
They also do those little terrifying things, you know?
do raccoons have fangs?
Yeah. They got little needle puppy fangs, you know?
Okay, like this.
Like when their mouths are open, not like all the time. They're not like vampires, but a vampire raccoon would be pretty.
This one could be a vampire raccoon.
That's true.
All right.
So if baniculate sucks the things out of produce, then a raccoon, I guess.
It sucks the whatever is in trash.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I guess it's in trash.
Trash has liquids in it. There's juices in there.
like-
so.
It's true, that's true.
Give him a little pause.
Oh.
We're really narrowing in on the like add some things that make him look evil and then add little cute paws that make him look like such a good friend.
Wait, I have a better
We're
idea, which is
narrowing the line.
arms.
Thank. Oh.
I like it. Oh yeah, this guy looks evil.
He's ready to put him up.
Yeah, you did that. You did it. Yep.
Do they have belly coloring?
That's what I was asking.
They don't. No, they're just like gray
you
and
sure?
all over. I'm looking at so many pictures of raccoons right now, guys.
Okay, but look at this.
I get it. And if you made him red, he'd be a red panda. But
You're
all right,
saying this is not.
let me specifically search for raccoon belly.
I searched for raccoon belly. It is pretty close to the same, but like I think it's just like the tinting, and they have a little bit lighter hair, so that you see the under hair more. So just
It's
a little
slightly-
bit.
Yeah, you can give him a belly if you want, and I don't think anyone's going to call you on it. But
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
in
The
terms
belly-
of lighter, I have very limited shades that I can work with here, guys, as you know.
Hey, we have 16. We have 15 colors. You can change them. I have an extension for that.
no, it's good. It's good. The belly works.
The
Yeah,
eyes.
the belly's good.
Could also be an undead red panda, but
Oh wow, red and yellow eyes is
I think you
horrifying.
maybe went a little too far.
This is not a friend.
Oh man, no.
Okay, what if I made them all yellow? Like a nighttime raccoon.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Well, we're just about out of time, so I'm just gonna keep like messing with things. But thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm Shannon. I'm at Shakao on the MakeCode forums.
Joey at JWonderall on the MakeCode forums.
I was Richard, and I still am at Richard on the MakeCode forum.
All right, and we will see you guys tomorrow.